Actor and director Jordan Peele said something incendiary, and yes, it has to do with race. I'll tell you all about it coming up today on The Hollywood Conservative for the Rebel. Jordan Peele has been gaining steam in Hollywood for a long time now. I used to find him to be pretty funny back during his Key and Peele days. I don't really find him to be that funny anymore because he makes everything about race. He called the president racist, sexist, and xenophobic. So he's basically just regurgitating what all of his Hollywood bubble buddies are saying, and he parrots these opinions instead of actually observing the effectiveness of this president's policies, which have proven to be pretty darn great for America across the board, especially in terms of the economy and jobs. But I guess for a guy who's worth $12 million, the ebb and flow and spikes and plunges of our economy, they don't really affect him that much. But with his breakout film, Get Out, which was nominated for Best Picture back in 2018, his star power has risen. And with that rise in power, he's wielding his authority in a strange and brow-raising way, basically by being what some would perceive as racist. During a panel discussion at UCB LA, that's Upright Citizens Brigade here in Los Angeles, he said his days of casting white people in roles are over. Here are his exact comments. I don't see myself casting a white dude as the lead in my movie. Not that I don't like white dudes. The panel moderator, by the way, was white, so we had to offer that footnote. But I've seen that movie. It really is one of the best, greatest pieces of this story, is feeling like we are in this time. A renaissance has happened and proved the myths about representation in the industry are false. And of course, the clapping seal audience members lapped it up like the salivating pups that they are. And you might disagree with me on this, but I don't actually have a huge problem with what he said, because I look at it two ways. First of all, he's got that whole freedom of association thing on his side, and for those of you who aren't aware, that's pretty important in this country. So I don't really think that he should be forced to meet race or gender quotas in his own business. I don't think any employer should be forced to hire someone based on race, gender, ethnic group, or any other qualification other than merit and who's right for the job. If he wants to be a racist SOB, that's none of my biz. Affirmative action is BS, and no matter the color of the business owner, I think it is a ludicrous policy. I also look at it from a creative perspective. Maybe he's not intending to tell a white dude's story. He's black, so maybe he wants to tell stories about black people, which is perfectly fine. Plenty of heroic stories to be told about every race, except AI. AI sucks, and it's going to take over all of our jobs at some point, regardless of race, and we should all be scared. So, anyway, if he's telling the story of a black family, why cast a white guy? And again, with my boycott thing, if you don't like his business model and the films that he creates, just don't see them. Get Out was a good movie, but my life didn't change because of it, and I doubt any of his films have had that effect on people. In fact, the only film that I have ever seen that changed my life was Rush Hour. It was such a compelling and deep narrative, and I will never touch a black man's radio, so it's an instructional movie as well. And see, right there, that movie would definitely not have been as funny if it had two white guys in it. You can't beat Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. So, what are your thoughts about Jordan Peele's casting decision? Does it bother you? I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm Amanda Head, the Hollywood Conservative for the Rebel. If you enjoyed my commentary, we've got a whole heck of a lot of it at The Rebel, so like and subscribe and click the little bell symbol so you never miss a video. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter for all of our latest news, and download our app for the Rebel Media so you'll always have instant access to all of our latest videos and your favorite Rebel shows. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Amanda Head for the Rebel.